After years of questioning President Barack Obama's birthplace, Donald Trump finally acknowledges the fact that the president was born in the U.S., but he first placed blame on Hillary Clinton. For years, Trump has made headlines claiming President Obama was born in Kenya, this despite his birth certificate saying he was, in fact, born in the U.S. Trump accuses Hillary Clinton of starting the birther movement during her 2008 presidential campaign, saying that he just finished it. But there's no record of Clinton ever claiming President Obama wasn't born in the U.S. Clinton posted several responses to these claims on Twitter, including this one saying when Trump tries to deflect blame for denying that the president was born in America, he is lying. Could Trump's revelation that the president was born in the U.S. help him win black voters? That's our topic this half hour, and we want to hear from you on our Fox 26 Facebook page and on Twitter. Just be sure to use the hashtag Fox26Roundup. Joining us live in the newsroom is our panel led by our senior legal analyst, Chris Tritico, Democratic media consultant, Mustafa Tamiz, and Republican strategist and public policy analyst, Jackie Bally. A lot of people calling Trump's move genius. What do you think?
Well, I got to give him credit. He played the media pretty well the way he handled this. He trotted out a bunch of retired generals and got an infomercial out of it before he did a one line of it, that the president was born in the United States and took no questions. He played the media really well, Mustafa Tamiz, and then blamed Hillary Clinton and walked off.
I think what got lost in the story is he also opened up his new hotel in Washington, D.C. And so to me, when he talks about, you know, I don't care about my business, I really want to run for the presidency and I really want to make America great again, but I also want to open up my new hotel and promote myself and promote my business so I can make some more money. That's just a revealing thing that just happened. But after 5.5 years, the hubris in him to take the first African-American president and undermine it, to call him un-American, and just to come out and not apologize for it, it's just a sad day in American politics.
He said that when it's proven that the president was born in the United States, he'd give $5 million to charity. Is he going to write that check this week?
I don't know. I'm not Donald Trump's sidekick, but I do agree with your statement. I think it was a brilliant move, again, showing he is a PR genius. And also, it reminded us that this did come from Hillary Clinton. Fox News is now showing quite a few segments where key people, key advisors, have been caught on tape saying that they were questioning the president's birthplace. They were questioning his right to be a president. And also her campaign manager was just revealed in a New York Times piece saying, yes, the birther discussion did start from the Hillary Clinton campaign back in 2008.
And actually,
a lot of people forgot that.
The person who said that in 2008 was immediately fired, wasn't she?
There were 3 people who Fox News is covering. One of them were fired. Well, another person was Mark Penn, and another person was an IRA operative.
Mark Penn wrote an email, and it didn't say, let's attack the president for not being in America.
Mark Penn's memo was a very dark memo. It addressed nothing about the birther aspects of it, but it was a very dark memo in general. But in a political campaign, when you write an attack memo, it generally has dark things in it. But had no mention of birther. There was a volunteer coordinator. Clinton campaign doesn't even, not sure if it was a paid person or not. They came out and said, and that person was fired as soon as that email had gone out.
Yeah, we got
so to equate that, to give the moral equivalence of somebody who was a low-level operative, what most people think was a volunteer, to Donald Trump's 5.5-year campaign, what he launched his entire presidential run on, to, you know, she started it and I ended it, and when he didn't even end it.
Right, I guess I'm the only one watching Fox News that showed a lot of people tied very closely to Hillary Clinton in 2008.
Can you cite one? Can you cite one statement of Hillary Clinton saying that he was not born in the United States?
I didn't say Hillary Clinton. I said 3 people very closely tied to her 2008 campaign.
Let me go to Sally. She's monitoring our social media.
All right, we'll go to these tweets now. McKay Coppins, who's a political writer, says Trump considers his 2011 birther turn a stroke of political media genius, and in a grotesque way, he's not wrong. He made him a right-wing star. This person says, after 5 years, the Trump apology is a little too late for black support, and the way he did it is distasteful and not perceived as one. And then Eugene's Politics says Hillary isn't perfect, but she didn't start the birther movement, and evidence proves that it's just another Trump lie.
Now, is this going to help him get the African-American vote?
No, it's not. And really, I just think that this PR genius aspects of this, we're not hiring a reality star. We're hiring the leader of the free world. We're hiring the commander-in-chief. We're hiring somebody who will have the launch codes of the nuclear arsenal, the largest one in the world. Do you want someone who has honesty and integrity, or do you want someone who's going to create a stunt to open up his new hotel?
Well, I think that's the problem. Do you want someone with honesty and integrity? And most polls are showing that Americans do not feel either one of them have honesty or integrity. And right now, she unfortunately is leading for being more dishonest than he is.
But she's also leading in the key states.
A lot of the battleground states that we will talk about in the last segment show that they're in a dead heat, and 2 national polls are showing that he is ahead.
So is this going to help him with the African-American vote?
I don't know. I think only time will tell on that. This race has been so cyclical, up and down, who knows. But right now he does have a very slight edge over her. I do think that it was a very good PR stunt. And again, it reminded us that the birther comments started in 2008 with people surrounding Hillary Clinton.
Well, you said a slight edge. You're not talking about the African-Americans, because last time I checked, he had a 0% with African-Americans.
That's why I said prior to,
okay.
National polls are showing that he is ahead by 1 or 2 points. That is a slight edge.
I haven't seen that poll.
No.
Fox News just released one, so did Washington Post.
The national polls, yes. He started to gain in Ohio and Florida, but in Pennsylvania, in Michigan and other states, she still has a significant lead. And look, I think that now that she's out, she's not sick, she had 2 bad weeks with this birther movement and other controversies that he's starting to speak out. You know, yesterday he also said that, you know, if her Secret Service detail didn't have any guns, you know, she could be a target. I mean, that kind of talk. When Trump is
We're going to have to leave it right there. We'll leave it right there. We'll come back in the next hour. We're going to talk about the Black Lives Matter suit coming out of Dallas, and we'll be back in the next hour with 2 really good topics.
Okay, we'll see you guys.